Ever wonder what it's like to sail on the second largest cruise ship in the entire world? Well, lucky for you, I'm here working on board Utopia of the Seas, and I definitely want to give you a tour of the entire cruise ship. So let's go. It's going to be a long one, so buckle up and let's head to the pool deck on deck number 15. So Utopia of the Seas is literally the biggest cruise ship you can do a weekend cruise on, hence why it's called the world's biggest weekend. The water slides are super cool. This is my favorite part. You can see your friends through it now, and I love that they put Splashaway Bay right next to the water slide, so if you have kids and family, everybody can just hang out in the same area. Of course, I had to stop at Sprinkles because, guys, Sprinkles finally has sprinkles. I know it took long enough, but I was so excited to actually put sprinkles on my ice cream. And yeah, it was super cute and it tasted amazing as always. Moving on along deck 15, we have the iconic lime and coconut bar and this cute little seating area right next door so you can grab your drink and just lounge around. I decided to head up to deck number 16, the open deck. I love this overhead view of the pools and then the little casitas that you can rent to have a nice little Sunday on your sea day. Okay, let's head back down to deck number 15. Enjoy the beautiful ocean views here. I want to show you the adults only Salarium. It's for 18 and older. They did change it to 18. And check this out. This is an infinity jacuzzi. I swear, if I was a guest, I would be here all day. The Salarium has always been one of my favorite parts of the ship. It's so peaceful, it's so serene. There's hot tubs for everybody to enjoy. All the artwork is also super cool here on board Utopia of the Seas. The Salarium is also temperature controlled, so it never gets too hot inside, but they do have a pool if you do get a little bit warm and want to take a swim. Okay, here's a life hack for when you're sailing on board. A lot of people go to the Windjammer buffet and they don't know that the Salarium Bistro buffet exists. This is the chef's table inside the Salarium Bistro. You can rent this out to have a group party or you can just book it for you and your couple. But yeah, this is another buffet option a lot of people don't know exists and it's included in your cruise. Right outside the Salarium is the view bar because it has the best views. And now we're gonna head back up to deck number 16 because I need to show you the sports court. Man, you'll really get your steps in here because it's actually longer than the Eiffel Tower is tall. Okay, we're going over to the ping pong tables. How cutie, and your ball can't really go flying anywhere. And then I think the next thing is gonna be a hit with a lot of you. It's the sports court, but it really is just the pickleball court at this rate because pickleball is so popular. They have pickleball all the time, like most of the day, but it also doubles as basketball, soccer. And to the very after the ship, the Flow Rider, of course, a classic surf simulator right there. That's not me. Okay, this actually might be my favorite piece of artwork on board the whole ship. Here's the zip line, the classic zip line across the boardwalk. Super fun always. And then the Ultimate Abyss got an awesome upgrade. It has speed boosters and clear parts on it now. Here's where you would end at the bottom. I did not go down this time, but it drops you 10 decks. Okay, there's also a brand new shaved ice bar. Super cool. And then next to that, you have the kids' playscape, which is really beautiful. There's a lot of areas for kids to run around and enjoy. And then the mini golf right next to it. I think the mini golf is so beautiful. There's some cool artwork there. I challenge you all to a game if you come on board and you find me. Moving on to the arcade because everybody loves the arcade. This arcade is super cool. Lots of different things to do. And I want to show you my favorite thing that I found. It's actually all the way across here. I was running to it because he looked so sad. It's Super Mario. Like he needs somebody to win him. I'm gonna get that one day. Heading inside on deck 16, we're gonna go inside the Windjammer buffet. My favorite people in the entire world, the Washy.
Crispy bacon, crispy bacon, crispy bacon. Welcome.
No, but like you can't be sad once you see the Washy people. Of course, they make your day. They're so amazing. The food at the Windjammer is a 10 out of 10. I found this chocolate fountain. Oh man, I really wanted one. Next door to the Windjammer is the Mason Jar. It's a southern restaurant. And if you guys know who Brian James is, this is where Brian James, my good friend, plays every single night some really good country music. The food at Mason Jar also amazing, a 10 out of 10. There's so many cool options and y'all come back now. Love the goodbye rug. Okay, right outside is actually a new thing that only Utopia of the Seas has. It's called the Spare Tire and it's like a one-stop shop for snacks. I really enjoyed the cheese and pepperoni tornado. Okay, speaking of food, let's head down to deck number 12 to the brand new Giovannis. Honestly, this might be my favorite new place on board any ship. So it's 2 floors now and in the mornings they actually have a little cafe upstairs where you can sit, enjoy. You actually feel like you're in a little Italian cafe. They make you fresh cappuccinos, fresh lattes. It's so cute. And then of course at night for dinner, you can get little tapas and appetizers. And then you have plenty of seating on the second floor where the main dining room is. The best part, you have a view of the boardwalk and you can even dine outside on the terrace overlooking the boardwalk. How freaking cool. Speaking of the boardwalk, let's head down there right now. The boardwalk, of course, is one of my favorite places always. And I found this picture that was a little jump scare. I don't know what that was. I had to say hi to my friend Zoltar. This dude is the best. Of course, we have the classic carousel for the boardwalk. They were also making cotton candy, which was really cool. And Playmakers Sports Bar, this is my favorite. I have a lot of good friends who work here. I'm telling you, the wings do not disappoint ever. You have to get the jerk chicken ones. Okay, over to the Aqua Theater. The Aqua Theater, of course, is something that's super unique to the Oasis class. 2 rock climbing walls, and later that night I actually got to see the Aqua show for the first time. It is always amazing, but I feel like it even got leveled up on Utopia of the Seas. Okay, now we're on deck number 8. We're gonna head out to Central Park. That's right, if you've never seen an Oasis class ship, you have no idea that there's a park with actual grass and trees on board a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. It's true. And it's one of the most beautiful places to hang out. There's so many specialty restaurants. There's Chops Grill. You can play a game of chess out in Central Park. You feel like you're in the middle of New York City. It's beautiful, it's serene, it's fresh, there's oxygen. It's just awesome. I really like how big Isumi is, and they have the Isumi sushi walk-up window here. So you can just like walk up, get sushi. You can also get bubble waffles. Here's the Isumi hibachi. Like I said, Isumi is huge. Like this entire time I'm walking is Isumi on my right hand side. There's hibachi, omakase experience, and also sit down sushi. Utopia also has destination elevators, which means you push the button on the outside of the elevator and it tells you which one to go in. So now we're headed down to deck number 5 on the Promenade, and this is like the main area of the ship. Spotlight karaoke is a must for karaoke. And then we get to the middle of the promenade, which is so beautiful. I love the natural light here at the top of the promenade. I haven't seen that before. And Utopia, I love the little sign. And the car might be my favorite car in the fleet of any ship I've ever worked on. Okay, I know I said everything's my favorite, but also Pesky Parrot. This is a brand new bar with a talking parrot.
I'll do the research. Another round, please.
You can also get some frozen drinks. There's a real tropical vibe in here. They can also take your picture with a Polaroid camera. I had some family visiting me and we took a picture for my birthday weekend. It's hanging up there. See if you can find it when you're on board. There's the menu. I tried one of the drinks. The girls who work there are so cool, and yeah, it's just really beautiful tropical vibes all over. Of course, I had to show you proof that there's a Starbucks on board and you can use your app to pay. Then this is the Royal Theater, which seats lots of people, over 1,000. And you can take a look at how beautiful and big it is. They have some cool shows in here. There's also really cool parties in Studio B. This was the red party with my friend DJ Ruby. And this was the Resolution party. And Studio B is an ice skating rink when it's not being used for parties. And of course, to wrap up our tour, the crew, the family that I've been a part of for so long are the best part.